it's often. I know it's home, like I look in the mirror. I just don't even see myself anymore. You said he missed me, so shit, I forgot how it went.
DJ running back, play my song in this bitch. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Tit for tat, I got your back. Was I wrong for that shit? Tell me, is we too grown for that shit? I wanna lock it in, baby, no way in my options. Wanna travel, see the world, getting drunk on the island. Wanna settle, start a family, so tell me about it. And you so perfect, baby, don't get nobody that buys social anxiety I feel. And I done been this way for some years. I don't really get along with my peers. Everything that they do to me is weird. So, in a world full of weirdos, fools and scrubs, tell me what is it you're willing to do for love? You know it's true that the dating pool is fucked. Ain't nobody out here, baby, it just be. And I know, when I know, when I know, when I know, a broken heart when I see one. And I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel like I love you more. Did you know, do you know, did you know, do you know I'm a shoulder if you need one? When I feel what I feel, keep it real, what's the deal I'm ready for? Oh, somewhere we could be alone, you and me alone. I remember being 21 when my life had just begun. 22, many things to see and do. 23, looking for the 24s. Just me, or it ain't no love no more. 25, what a time to be alive. Am I getting old? Why do I feel tired of the same old things? The same old games, same old pain. Think it's time for a change, cause some shit ain't like me no more. Some shit don't excite me no more. It don't excite me no more. No, it ain't like me no more. No more. No more. No, 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 no. Some shit don't excite me no more. It ain't like me no more. This ain't like me no more. No, it don't excite me no more.
Don't do that.
J Production.
I was blinded. My son for my brother been gone 10, like where the time went. Got niggas been dead for all these years, I'm still crying. Niggas will steal from you, then help you try to find it. Run that money up so you don't never feel that pain again. I bought mansions, I can't get left in the rain again. If niggas getting away with this, we put that flame to them. If they some threats, get them right now, don't play with them. Look bro, say highs, they some threats to us. We got money, big bro, highs, they gon' get to us. I say look bro, don't never think you can't be touched. I don't care how rich you is, nigga, they shot at Trump and damn near landed one. I ain't selfish, anybody I fucked with, I helped everyone. They can say I stopped fucking with them, can't say I ain't give them nothing. God, you done made a way for us. We blessed, but pray for us. Y'all niggas ain't calm them down, now them people can't wake them up. Hey, shit get treacherous, ice my neck, lift my wrist, out the country with my bitch. Crazy part is I'm that same nigga, ain't have a pot of piss. Now they say I ain't shit, cause I ain't do that and this, tell them suck my dick. Bitch, you hear me? I was blinded, 20K for the pawns, remember going in on a Hyatt. I jump on flights at 60K, I get the flyers. I don't think nobody fucking with us, I'm biased. They gave Brody life, but he came home cause he kept fighting. Can't lie, I fell off, but I bounced back cause I kept grinding. You say you ain't where you wanna be, nigga, keep trying. I spent 20K at the pawns, remember I couldn't afford the hire. You hear me? Can you imagine it? Should've seen how they treated us when we wasn't having it. I couldn't afford a Radisson. Fast forward, nigga, 3 mil cash for my Cali crib on Addison. I'm having shit. If we locked in, then I got you, brother. If they try to hurt you and I'm right there, that won't happen, brother. Something happen to you, your kids can look at me like daddy, brother. Keep it real, that's all I ask. That other shit don't matter, brother. You know, and it work both ways. I got you, sister. I ain't no hater, but I'm gonna tell you if you could do better, sister. Stay true to you, walk in your purpose. That's what matters, sister. I was out here like I needed glasses, sister, cause I was blinded. I was blinded, my son for my brother been gone 10, like where the time went. Got niggas been dead for all these years, I'm still crying. Niggas are still from you, then help you try to find it. Run that money up so you don't never feel that pain again. I bought matches, I can't get left in the rain again. If niggas getting away of this, we put that flame to them. If they some threats, get them right now, don't play with them. Lil' bro say highs, they some threats to us. We got money, big bro, highs, they gon' give to us. I say lil' bro, don't never think you can't be touched. I don't care how rich you is, nigga, they shot at Trump and damn near landed one.
I ain't selfish, anybody I fuck, but I help carry one. They can say I stop fucking with them, can't say I ain't killed for nothing. The guy, you done made a way for us. We blessed, but pray for us. Y'all niggas ain't counting down, now them people can't wait for us.
Chillin production.
Kinda like it, say it was okay. Alright. Roll up on. Alright. Roll up on. Alright. Kinda late night.
Alright, roll up on the late night gloves and drapes. We following the home from the BP. Get on side of his wood, we ain't got let them have it. I turn a little bit to a 2-speed. Down off, I killed them or I was the driver, but I did both. I switched seats. That's a one-man drill. I smacked like 3, but I had to hop out with 2 feet. Yeah, I hop out with 2 feet. By myself, put the op with a loose leaf. Word in the town, nigga said it. I can't come around if it's smoke till the boy come shoot me. Put on SRT, dogging down the street, bad hoe get wet like who is he? Had to hop on parked outside, cause sit in the class, keep an eye on the truancy. Full of stick, get wild. We don't shoot the houses. The last time hit at the neighbors. Yeah, we spin out the striker, but it's not the regular 392. This is shaker. Fuck a PF5, won't get over ride when they hot shit come through you blinds around with 30. You tripping on your earth, I jump out to grab it, I put it on God. Be swift on it, don't true, get a cloak, grab a shirt, take a look at his heel. No, I can't handle my business, ain't doing no plan, just catch me a murder and deal. Be all in the bed and kissing and land with this 30 bitch, I put dick on the lip. She gave him more with a rating, the spider took everything, somebody give him a beer. He stressing, know we need it, told him how the slime is season. We taking everything from shoes to watches, know we need it. Nigga know that I OD on every drill, reload, stick overheated. Been in Michael Draco tapping, cherry bone, shoot through that hole for peeking. I say line it up, come outside, give you a fair one. Told him stand that one end of the screen, made the last shooter be the best line in the tank. I told my RP dumb as fuck when he bought a Tesla, full of stick, flew that electric piece of shit, wait till I killed you. DK, broad day when we come through, but they scared to spend white boy on the roof. I'm paying this cracker to do his job, you step in his yard to get shot in the tooth. Hey yeah, that crack game, I told you the twin, don't play no game. Come on with your Draco, you switch your Glock, I bet this white boy his type of brain. Got a big 10 million just for a climb, he ran up and I let him down. Heard his partner jogging up the street trying to save him, but 30 made him turn around. Seen his partner jogging up the street trying to save him, but 30 made him turn around. It's too late, trying to save him, it's too late, he gone. Trying to say, little bro, it's too late. Camouflage in the cut with a big Drake. Catch him lacking, I'm trolling the ops. While I'm swinging the stick, but I'm yelling out, get face. Catch him lacking, we trolling the ops. He try to take off paroles in the sauce. Treat her all like a new pair of shoes. Pull up with that 10 jump, I put them both in the box. I forgot to brush my teeth, but I grabbed that Glock, might die, leave it. Last nigga ran up on BK, can't move no more quadriplegic. Dickhead, you don't even know what that means. Just sit back and look it up real quick.
Lil' twat ring the bell when she wanna get fucked. I ring that bell when I wanna get sucked. Tell him ring that bell, tell him pull up what's up. Someone's already turned, but the bell turned up. See, you got money, but you only got 10. Got no brain, you ain't got no life, you ain't got no shit going on for you, yeah. My cuppers got me turning sideways. Fuck on the bitch, I'ma hit that shit sideways. I got that pussy screaming that, yeah. Hold up, touch it, ain't get that shit, baby. I know what I'm gon' do, yeah. Tight in no shit, just like to feel free, yeah. All my diamonds speak to me, yeah. All my diamonds don't match me, yeah. Keep talking that fall off, this life was made for me, yeah. Cause I'm Lil' twat ring the bell when she wanna get fucked. I ring that bell when I wanna get sucked. Tell him ring that bell, tell him pull up what's up. Someone's already turned, but the bell turned up. Ooh, that energy feel like it's made for itself, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Over the search page, baby, to the jet back in the morning. Know which tough to take, baby, but I leave it without a warning. That bitch professional like that bitch so horny. I won't cover my head, I don't want cover my tips. I uncover the juice, I uncover the twist.
I'm a small baby.
I uncover the Maybach, cause you say that, cause you go
Yeah.
that. You might as well leave my trap, bitch, you couldn't say that. Yeah. Lil' twat ring the bell when she wanna get fucked. I ring that bell when I wanna get sucked. Tell them ring that bell, tell them pull up.
Johnny got motion! Johnny got motion!
That's something that low tier bitch or that motherfucking hit the quan nigga need to do. Pussy bitch. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Broke ass nigga. Sorry, yeah, I be having little spurts when I just be crashing out and shit.
What Memphis do to this nigga?
Don't know.
It just hit the guano niggas. I thought I didn't know he was one of them. I he was a dancer.
Somebody could be so.
Show y'all let me cry. Let me touch that. Show y'all let me cry. Let me touch the shit. Yeah, show y'all let me cry. Let me touch the shit.
I got high in my room.
This just look ass. Balenciagas. I got like I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't like Balenciagas no more. I used to. I don't like them bitches at all. Yeah.
This the same.
We robbing this bank, and I'ma see the plan one time. And
bro, it's fucked up, cause like I dead ass, bro. I got a happy ass personality, bro. But then it be like my soul just be like.
Take your business to the next level.
How much? The nigga just hit me with an ad.
Tools to sell
I only hit niggas with ads.
You followers know who I am. I don't care if you hit that before me. I care about making raps. Look in my eyes and don't see nothing, but I can see you're bad. Look in my eyes and don't see nothing, but I can see you're bad. Aight, 10 out of 10, hey, you know it come different. I'm hitting it right on top, like once you come, let's switch positions. I told you I'm off for you, baby, but you still don't wanna listen. I'm
Phone in the room ready with the iPad and everything else, and get my car mic'd up.
Hey, give me 225 real quick. Let me just put 225 on there real quick. Throw that bitch up like that right there, Phil. Nah, I don't need it. Oh, God. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Come on, Q, man.
If you're looking to get your high school
23 in the back of my Levi's, fade to the side with the hat like I'm T.I. Bob with the tape in the back like she T-Boz. Fuck around and play cause I rapped in the sing I don't got a strap every day, but I keep mine. I stop your ass, you can't rewind. With this bitch out and bro, they hit it 3 times. I think I won't drop.
In the face with a fatty. I ain't staying out late, I'm a daddy. I spent $10,000 on nannies. I spent $10,000 on hair. Got a in the face with a fatty.
Same drunk bitches shaking.
Oh, I know you said Keisha said. I said do it, I ain't gonna lie. But Diana said, I ain't gonna lie. No, I was just talking. Keisha said fat as hell, man. Keisha said fat as hell. I'm telling you.
Oh, that should never happen in school.
This shit is real. Keisha said more fat than my hair. I said, what's clapping? Who is you talking about? Keisha said clap what she talking. Keisha said, oh, dang. Keisha said better. Keisha said better. Fuck you talking. You don't know about Diana, folks. What you wanna do then? Fight over that pussy. Fight over that pussy. Diana pussy better. Fight over this.
Fighting over this crazy. Fighting could be worse.
Keisha said better. Diana said then. Fuck you talking about.
Nigga said, let me try. Nigga said, let me try.
This nigga got Reggie skip leg day, bro. Chicken head, nigga. Chicken leg, nigga.
written down, and I already told niggas how we get it, how we gonna give it up if it ever get to that.
What is Lazy gonna do? What's the scenario? Stop it. Test is Lazy.
I bet. Watch this. Touch me in a pause, but like
you trying to
aggressively,
aggressive,
like you know what I'm saying? Chill on some shit.
No, hold on. I'll do it.
You do it.
Yeah, you do. I'm not doing. Like I'm just like a random like bum nigga or some shit.
Like you a random nigga.
Wait,
hey, yo.
What the hell?
Nigga?
Yo, he'll play that shit quick as the way how quick he'll play that shit.
He already know what's up.
He'll play that motherfucker.
Say nothing.
Crazy.
Why are you running through these scenarios with him?
Cause you know
niggas running through scenarios, crazy work. You say, I want you to do this, that, and this.
Pause. Now it's time for me to start my day. And guess what I'm finna do? I'm not finna share shit with nobody. I'm finna brush my teeth and make sure my shit look good and like Nations. Nations be all over the videos talking about
Nigga, he trying to sound like Buddy. Got that nigga name. And the nigga to be like, rah, like, nigga, go ahead.
What I'm gonna do, man? I don't care. Are you serious? Look at me.
And you get like a
This nigga like 35. Crazy work.
and you get like a crazy thumbnail of like a super advanced robot like controlling you, and you like look miserable, and it's just all of it is just you typing in ChatGPT like, don't tell me you did this already. I was gonna do this, and I was gonna like letting
Letting ChatGPT control my life per bar.
I thought it was really cool.
Bitch.
Buddy, I don't know. These niggas be too old to be doing acting like this. Is crazy work to me. Like, what the fuck? They acting like what? I sense fake purple jeans. I sense fake purple jeans. And them fit don't really go together unless like it depends what you got. I don't know if she or he at this point.
What's good, bro? What's up, man? How much you charge? I'm trying to get a cut.
3,000 gang.
No fucking way, nigga. I ain't even cop.
Bro, 3,000 gang.
I ain't doing that.
Bro, 3.
Nah. What's good, bro?
Like that.
First, I was like, bro, this guy's a weirdo. Like, dude, what the hell? But the money's good, so I'm gonna still keep going. And then slowly, we just grew a big relationship with each other. But we became close, me and Youngboy. And it became times where, like, I would drive to his spot, and I would cut his hair, and he'll ask me, like, what are you doing the rest of the day? And I'll tell him, like, bro, I got a couple appointments at the shop. He'll straight up be like, man, how many appointments you got? How much you charge? If I pay you for all of their haircuts, you want to just chill and play Madden all day? I was like, hell yeah. Bro, me and him.
Bro, the hoes you be talking to don't be looking good.
Nigga, what? My hoe look better than yours.
When the last time you talked to a good looking hoe?
Last night.
Alright, bro.
Damn. Y'all see that?
Yeah, she look good.
Excuse me. Come here. Yeah, my partner said he wants you.
No, I didn't.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is crazy, man. That is wild. He got hit with the what?
But then at the same time, you don't really be missing shit because it be the same shit every time. Same drunk bitches shaking their ass. Same ghetto bitches fighting every time. Lil Man and them still coming to shoot the party up every Friday. You know Man and them never late. And then you know bitches don't care. They inviting 10 different hoods to the party. Bitches is inviting East, West, South, and they might even invite the North niggas. They don't give a fuck. Bitches don't care. Bitches will say, leave the drama at home and invite the drama.
No cap. No cap.
But then at the same time,
no cap at all. What? What'd you bring? What?
Cheese balls and pretzel sticks are crazy in elementary school. But you know how bad I wanted pretzel sticks, gang? You know how bad I wanted a teacher to give me a pretzel stick? Bad. Why you turn that flash on?
Why niggas keep talking about you going around talking about you fuck my father and shit?
You Lil Rodney's son?
Yes, I'm Lil Rodney's son.
You talking about Rodney with the fat ass butt?
Yo, why is you playing at me, yo?
My fault.
No,
My
ain't no my
fault.
fault. Run your pockets, yo.
For what?
Yo, kick them bitches out, yo.
For what?
No, matter of fact, I'm ready to go get Lil Travis on you.
I didn't mean to beat my meat, gang. I'ma just be honest, bro. Yeah, I failed No Nut November, bro. Yeah, I did, bro. Yeah, bro. I didn't mean to, bro, but I had to, gang. I just couldn't hold it together, bro. I couldn't, bro. But it's cool, my nigga. Because it's only the first day, so this really don't count. He handsome. What? Bro. Hey, handsome. If I'm so handsome, hand me some of that ass then. If
like
I'm
that
so
one.
fucking handsome, hand me some of that ass then. How about that?
No bad.
How about that? Excuse me, sir. Do you work here? You seriously gonna sit right here and ask me, do I work here? Do I work here? No, I'm an astronaut. What the fuck you think I'm doing with this vessel, nigga? Y'all niggas always coming in and asking dumbass questions. Yo, do you work here? No, I don't work here. Where the fuck you think I work at then? Target? You can at least help me get a DVD. A DVD for what? Netflix and chill. With a DVD?
Oh God, a DVD.
Bro.
I can't cap. DVDs used to save people.
Chef.
I still got DVDs. No cap.
Firefighter, bro. But you choose to be a
Let's do something like.
Nah, I'm gonna be in Houston.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Houston. I'm not gonna be here.
But we could vibe out, you know what I'm saying? Get
Vibe
some
out
lunch.
where? Vibe out where?
Is there a complaint, ma'am? Oh, yeah, it's that sir right there. We're out of here. I'm leaving.
It's that nigga. Yeah, it was him.
Right there, both of them.
See where the hoes at and shit. All that laughing for. What they laughing for? What's funny? Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke right now. Tell me the joke.
He's a catch. Nah, it wasn't even a joke like that.
Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke. See where the hoes at and shit. All that laughing for. What they laughing for? What's funny? Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke right now. Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke.
He's a catch. Nah, it wasn't even a joke like that.
Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke. See where the hoes at and shit. All that laughing for. What they laughing for?
Right back, my black brothers. You know, I'm gonna play a song while I be here. Tonka Tonka Umazi. I got y'all.
Babies look like quarter raper.
B-boy, you dropping the sauce.
Swing that door, bounce out the V, go where the opportunity. Murder rate shit going to skyrocket, but they can't get me. Bitch, I B-I-P-P-E-R, bitch, I'm pushing B. Bad bitch look like Carter Ray, but Cardi to the T. Cardi B to me, bitch, I'm a wild card, sipping zombie lean, copper bean, popper, hood hopper. I bip anywhere I be. Diamonds BBS, the VS ones they cost a little more. I just bip the Cadillac, Escalade like a Honda Accord. I put Rick on top of Marnie. I feel like I'm Rick and Morty, double cup it up with Barney. I'm a key. Brody bounce out with that heat, go to the paint like he LeBron. Walk a flocker in the paint, let murder ink in front of your mom. That was cold, Brody bold, cold, killer Glock Medusa, loose screwed and got a little loose. I rock Rick like I'm a booster, killer chicken or a rooster. Shots out to about the loud. My head crown by the time goes, so when the sun down, I'm around. Bill. I might pull up need for speed. I push the start, don't got the keys. I hit the gas ignition. Cruise on back to Glizzy. Flat the shots, you scared the cops. Shit, that's a nasty glizzy. Hold up, that's no Diddy. 50 shots inside the busy. I might walk down, give me stitchy. GTA lifestyle, no kizzy. The life I live, rockstar lifestyle might not make it. GTA 5-star, I can't get wasted. Just be patient. Bill. Drizzy Drake, she like, where Drizzy? I drink lean and Percocets and Xanax balls, forgot my kidneys. I'm a zombie walking, crash out, boy, for real, I'm starting to hate rap. Why the fuck you think the nigga ain't this back? He got his face cracked. Short as putting BTA, I call him, what's the ETA? FaceTime and route on 95, they doing 360 KMH. Crash out, boys, load the vehicle up with choppers like a tank, that's how we ride. I keep 2 shoes in the bag, one on my hip, that's how we slide. High class pimping, pushing PP, tried to arrest me. on my Glocks, you got the drop, I put the dot on them. Please don't ask me about the op, I don't even know I got a lot of them. Ricky jeans, denim fabric, denim tears. I just got you Saint Laurent Balenci on my underwear. Bipper of the year, don't rate me, underrated, underground. I ain't even get the spotlight yet, when I do it's going down. Crashing out with all my crash outs. Ain't no name, I just pass out. Clean walk, no tricks, I gotta pass out. OD, okay, that was a sad route. Get the back end, cash it, then spit back around. Rest in peace, the little Jeff, that bloodhound. 4D, 4 sticks, 4 pounds. XD.
All right, so let me tell y'all what I'm doing. All right, so listen. Sam, thank you so much.
You want me to download TikTok? I think this is a sponsor, not again. What are we doing? Got a video. A BIPPER.
Can you please jump up and down? No, I'll cause an earthquake. Lacey. Oh, wait. I think I saw this. We can watch it.
Video for you guys so I can be honest and transparent from the jump. I talked to people around me and realized that I was in this state of mind where I saw everything people were saying because of decisions I was making, and I thought that it was me against the world, everyone hates me, and I was victimizing myself, to be honest, and trying to use that to cope, knowing I was making bad decisions. I'm gonna explain to you guys where I'm at mentally and where I've been mentally over these past few weeks, months. I know my friends.
I can't tell if he's being dead ass. I saw briefly. I don't want to like deep dive into it because I'm not gonna sit here and like react to all the clips. But I did see that apparently he got caught like hanging out with Darla again, and like I guess was trying to hide it, and then because of that, like a bunch of people were like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? And it was like a whole thing. And people were like, apparently really, I feel bad. I clicked on a DAP stream yesterday and I was actually gonna type in chat, but the chat was being so mean and they were like, they just kept bringing it up. And I was like, oh, that feels kind of sad, you know? Yo, Mountain Pop, thank you for the sub, appreciate you. RDC Caleb, thank you for the tier 1, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And seeing them upset with me because I'm not putting myself first and I'm letting other people take advantage of me over and over and over again in what not only me but we've built as a group, and that hurts me. But another thing is seeing my community let down by me, which is never what I wanted.
Deserved though, bros before the huzz. Bro, listen. People are human, man. Everybody makes mistakes. Like streamers make mistakes too. They're human. All right. If you're like out there and you're actually so parasocial that you're sending real hate to him, like let his friends be his friends and be there for him. You know what I mean? But if you're in comms talking about I fucking hate this guy.
I should line up. Hands on Wolverines.
So I had to come in here. The back door's unlocked. This door unlocked. This door is open right here. It is not normal.
This is Sarah Evans. She's just found the body of her good friend, Benny King, covered in blood inside his own home.
This is either that or there's blood all over the wall. I might guess the latter.
The killer, however, was nowhere to be seen, and every witness they had blamed somebody different.
All I know, he was a skinny guy, about 6 foot, 6'5", black.
With a young guy, he said it was a young white guy.
Did you talk to that down there? She's been taking all his money.
Weeks later, another murder happened across town in exactly the same fashion. They now had a serial killer on their hands, and they had to do everything they could to figure out who it was and where they were hiding out before they killed again.
Was me.
It all started on April 8th, when Akron police received this phone call.
Akron 911, what's the location of your emergency? Oh my God. What is the problem? What's the problem here?
Ma'am, is he breathing?
I don't know. I'm not at the... Oh my God.
Immediately, police rushed to the scene.
So I had to come in here.
Okay. You wanna go hang out over there for us so you can have room to work here?
The ground floor had been ransacked, but it was the scene upstairs that had terrified Sarah. Upstairs lay her good friend, 69-year-old Benny King, and cops would find that he'd been stabbed 33 times.
Oh. Where's his injuries at? I don't know. I have not touched him. All I did was touch him to see if he was stiff, but he's stiff and cold. So we're calling it obvious. Yeah, I'm not gonna move him. We'll let it to me. Okay.
Initially, the cops had no idea what could have possibly happened to Benny, but as they explored the house more, a clear picture would slowly be painted of exactly what had happened. His bed was absolutely soaked in blood, and his walls were covered in it too. Police presumed that Benny had been attacked in his bedroom before he crawled into the hallway, begging for his life, where the killer finished the job. The majority of the cuts were to his head, neck, and upper body, but there were a few wounds on his hands as well, indicating that Benny had courageously tried to fight back. The police don't know this yet, but in just a few weeks, this exact scene would be found across town in an identical murder. For now, though, what police found in the kitchen was even more bizarre.
Any idea, huh? Can't find anything? I didn't dig around too much there. I'm really not going to. Well, because the lady who called said that all of his cabinets in the kitchen are open, and she checks on them on a regular basis, and she's like, I don't know why that would be like that. Like someone was listening here looking for something. Like all the cabinets here are open. I mean, who does this?
Oddly, though, nothing seemed to have been displaced or stolen. Something very strange is going on. So the cops turned to the person that discovered Benny's body, Sarah Evans, who had some crucial information that would start to spiral this case into a complex mystery.
Was it the back door that you found open?
No, the front. When I come back at 11:30, this door was locked.
Okay.
And when I called you, when I come back up, the front door was unlocked.
Okay, so you were actually here this morning at 11:30, and you spoke to him then?
No, I didn't see him then. I thought he would lay down and take a nap from drinking.
And then you came back a little bit after 1, and that's when you found the door open.
Yeah, it was unlocked.
Okay.
The back door is unlocked too.
Does he usually keep his doors locked?
Yeah. 23 Mo Drive. So I said he locks it if he goes to take a nap, but as soon as he gets up in the morning, he unlocks it.
Was the dog out when you got here?
No, the dog was in the chair.
Okay.
In the chair when I come in the door. And that's why I knew when I seen the stand over and the dog in the chair.
Detectives then asked Sarah if she could think of anyone who had any issues with Benny. That's when she mentioned 2 brothers, Justin and Johnny, who were often seen visiting Benny. Sarah also told them that they had ongoing problems with Benny and were sometimes seen fighting with each other. In fact, their most recent argument resulted in Benny chasing them off his property with a shotgun. Justin also had problems with drugs and was always on the lookout for a way to make money fast, so it's rumored that he'd stolen something of Benny's and pawned it, causing all these arguments. The drug addiction, history of exploiting Benny, as well as the gun incident just days prior, meant that police figured they finally had their suspects. But that's when Sarah mentioned a suspicious vehicle that had been spotted outside Benny's house right around the time of his death.
That was up through here earlier today, this morning, I guess, and sped away and come back. I know it was earlier this morning, and come back and sped away again. He said it was a younger white guy driving.
Who said that?
A guy. I can't tell you because he's in trouble. He's got warrants. You know?
Okay. Well, what's his warrants for? Is it
I have no idea. So I'm just giving you the information I was given.
Okay.
This seems like vital information, but the only guy that saw it is quite literally on the run from the cops with outstanding warrants. So the officer tries to see if he can strike a deal.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a detective coming. Okay. I understand if you guys' friend has some warrants. If it's possible that we can guarantee we're not arresting him, not doing anything, would you guys can go ask him if he'd want to talk to us then?
Ordinarily, a fugitive would never agree to a deal like this, but because Benny was such a nice and respected guy in the neighborhood, he comes outside just a few seconds later to tell the cops everything he knows.
How's it going, brother?
I was out here on my friend's porch and I saw this goldish, older style Hummer, big body Hummer, speed away from over here. I didn't hear no noises like gunshots or anything.
Okay.
But
How about what time was that?
10:30, 11ish.
I was up here.
Maybe
11.
12.
I come up here.
No, it had to be like.
I was up here 11:30.
Okay, it had to be about 10:30 or something.
Okay, so between 10:30 and 11.
Because then I heard her screaming about something, and all this happened.
Okay.
Then she discovered that. I've not seen that vehicle.
You've never seen that car around here? Nothing. Did you happen to see who was driving?
A white male.
Okay.
Blondish, short hair,
Short.
kind of crew cut like yours.
Okay.
I would say anywhere from his mid-20s to early 30s. He sped around the corner so fast his tires were squealing.
Okay.
What the hell?
If the car had shown up around 12 that night, that's right in between Sarah's 2 visits to Benny's house, the exact window where Benny was murdered. And with how the car was allegedly driving, it really does seem as though this Hummer has something to do with Benny's murder. They just need to figure out who was inside. And conveniently, a neighbor overheard this conversation and told the police that he knows a man in the neighborhood that drives a Hummer exactly like the one described. Unfortunately, he doesn't know the guy's real name, only his nickname, Jaybird.
You're just assuming Jaybird being connected to a Hummer.
Correct.
You don't know.
Right, and I don't have any personal knowledge about that, but I know that I've seen him many times with
a Hummer?
Yeah, Hummer.
What color?
Roughly that color. It's like a dusty gold like that.
So you've seen Jaybird driving this goldish Hummer?
Before, yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like this Jaybird was a prime suspect, but nobody on the scene right now was able to tell them his real name. But before they're able to figure it out, they're confronted with a 4th suspect, and it was the last person that anyone had expected. This is Benny's daughter, Patricia, and as soon as she showed up on the scene, she seemed to already have her mind made up about who the killer really was.
Obviously, he passed away. But,
Did you talk to bitch down there? Let me say this friendly. That lady down there has been paying his bills. And she's been taking all his money and not paying on his bills. So the gas bill I have not yet paid.
We don't have a bill.
So I don't have a bill to say because she's not giving him the bills. She's keeping them. She is writing on the receipts what she is supposed to have paid versus what she really paid. And this has been going on for over 3 months. So she's been ripping off for 3 months. He's never had a bill that he never paid in full until This lady down the
she
street
decided to
decided
help
that
him.
she was going to help him. She took upon herself to help him. And that's her way to get her drug fix, is by taking his money.
That's right. She's talking about Sarah. Apparently, since she's taken over paying Benny's bills, they've all either been late or underpaid. Patricia is certain that she's been stealing money from Benny this way, and in fact, she thinks she might have stolen even more, too.
And his money better still be in there because I know exactly where it's at. It's in a cabinet in this kitchen and a coffee jug. I can come?
Yeah, the body's not in there no more.
I'll be right back out with you.
No, it was in a container like this. Yep. It was in here. So whoever did this knows exactly where he hid his money. And she's one, and Johnny, those are the two that come down here. Those two are the suspects. I'm telling you, there's nobody else. Them two.
Everything is starting to fall into place. It now makes sense why the cabinets were flung open. Whoever killed Benny was looking for money. And that's not even the biggest revelation the cops are about to have. Not even close. Currently, they have 4 suspects, and any one of them could be their killer. Each one of these could take days to interview and process, but with every hour that passes, the killer is getting closer to finding their next victim. Luckily, after talking to another neighbor, they were given some vital information that cut down their search just a little bit and sent them in the direction of one man in particular. They were able to discover that Justin, one of the suspected brothers from earlier, had a nickname, Jaybird. The money, the gun, the drugs, the Hummer, everything was lining up, and in the cops' minds, this could definitely be their killer. So to ensure they had all the information possible, they started interviewing his brother, Johnny, so that when they got around to Justin, they'd have no trouble getting him to confess.
Oh, hell, probably afternoon, I took my dog over there so you could see him. Me and my wife did. I had her take dog around back. Then I brought the dog in for a couple minutes so he could pet it. He got pissed off about something, so we left.
What did he get pissed off about?
He did.
What did he get pissed? What was he pissed
that little
about?
dog he's got, he don't like no other dogs. You know what I mean? Being around his little dog because he's afraid the dog's gonna eat him.
Do you go over and see him quite often?
Yep, sure do. Go over there and drink a beer with him just about every day.
So you last saw him yesterday about 7:30 in the evening, or?
Yeah. What's this all about?
He's dead.
You got to be kidding me, dude.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God! I gotta go down there.
The cops figured this reaction to be genuine, and as they talked to him more, they became certain that Johnny didn't know anything about the crime. But that doesn't mean his brother is innocent. In fact, what Johnny is about to say actually makes the cops even more suspicious.
Who is Justin?
Brother.
Okay, would he have seen him later than you had?
No, he ain't been a lot around down there.
If somebody said they saw him down there, that wouldn't be true?
I don't know. When I go down there, my brother ain't there.
Usually, Johnny and Justin would go and see Benny every morning at around sunset, and that's been the case for the last 3 years since his wife passed away. Johnny can't think of a reason for Justin to be down there so early, especially not on his own without telling him. Johnny was even able to provide some extra details about the disagreement they had recently, proving to the cops just how heated it had gotten between them.
He told him, look, get away from my house, don't you ever come back again. He said, I've loaned you money 4 or 5 times on this bull junk stuff that you bring me. I'm on a fixed income here. I can't just keep giving.
He physically pushed him?
Oh, yeah.
By this point, the cops had already heard all they needed to hear. 19 hours later, they managed to track down Justin and would bring him in for interrogation. Justin was left in the interrogation room for around 45 minutes before the interrogation began. This is a tactic used, among many others, to make Justin feel as uncomfortable as possible.
Hey, Justin, you are arrested for those warrants we talked about. You got 4 warrants on you. How do you know him? What is your relationship with him? Can you kind of take us through that?
My brother, he was more or less like a stepfather, pretty much.
How so?
Should have stick and given you $1 or a cigarette or something to eat, or you know what I mean. I lived next door to him there for 4 or 5 months. Even I had a warrant, which I went and did my time and got it all taken care of. You know what I mean. If you're asking, did I kill him? No, I did not.
Seems rather straightforward from Justin's perspective. He had exactly the same nice things to say about Benny and doesn't seem stressed out or anxious about being here. He's leaning forwards towards the detective instead of instinctively pulling away. He's maintaining eye contact when he can, and his tone seems deliberate and genuine. Everything about how he's presenting himself is relaxed, as though he's just trying to give the detectives what they need and get out of there. But unfortunately, just saying you didn't murder someone isn't enough for the cops, so they decide to confront him with the evidence they've gathered against him.
So we talked to everybody in the neighborhood except for the one person that they said he banned from the house.
Was me.
So,
Yeah.
is that over money or what was that about?
Yeah, it was over money, but no, I was with my brother at his house. I told you he was drinking beer with. I had to take a shit, okay?
He told my brother to tell me. Sorry. You say anything about a shotgun?
Yeah, he did. He told my brother, he's like, I should take my shotgun down there and pump a couple of the twids in his ass. He said, my brother did. I guess. He never had a problem giving me money or anything like that. He pulled it right out of his pocket. He was a good guy. I cared for him as a dad.
Justin was banned from the house and there was an argument over money, but it doesn't seem like he held that against Benny at all. But the detectives find this strange. All the signs pointed towards Justin being the killer, but now he seems like he had no issues with Benny at all. But they've still got their main piece of evidence though. His Hummer was seen at Benny's house on the morning of the murder. That had to mean he was lying this whole time, right?
You drove or used to drive a Hummer?
Hummer?
You ever drive a Hummer in the neighborhood?
No.
Did you ever work on a Hummer?
Never had, no. I wish I had a fucking Hummer.
You know anybody that,
No.
If you watch any interrogation where a guilty suspect is confronted with a piece of valid evidence, their reaction is always very stiff and short. They try and deflect it immediately by saying no and explaining exactly why that could never be the case without showing a hint of emotion. Justin is an ex-convict that works various handyman jobs jumping from place to place. He doesn't need to explain why he doesn't own a $40,000 SUV. His facial expression when he's asked, alongside the way he laughs and jokes naturally about the concept, is enough to tell the detectives he was telling the truth. They still didn't want to discount him completely as a suspect, but they did figure that if he wasn't the killer, then he might at least be able to help them out. So they asked who he thought might have been responsible, and his answer was someone they were very familiar with. Sarah.
She knew. She took Ben's bank card to the bank, food stamps. That's what my brother was telling me on the phone the other day. And he thinks that she might have had something to do with it. So if I point a finger, I'd probably check her for sure.
Of course, he's talking about Sarah, and he's accusing her of exactly the same thing Patricia did earlier. And in fact, John had even mentioned this in his interview earlier that day too.
Anybody in that neighborhood or anybody have any problems with him or give him a rough time?
Yeah, what's called down the street.
Who's that?
I'm trying to think of her name. She lives down at the end of the road. She'd go over there, take his money for bills, go up to the corner store, and was supposed to pay on all his bills. Well, come to find out, she ain't been paying the full amount on your bills. She's been only paying half. And I went over there one day. He said, after all I've done for that bitch.
Did they reconcile at all, or?
No, he said, look, you're a thief, get the f out of my house, don't ever ask me for another dime.
Quickly, the cops are starting to realize that Sarah wasn't the wonderful, trusted member of the community that they'd assumed she was. Now, 3 people have claimed that she was exploiting Benny's trust to steal his money, and all are saying that she could be the killer. To make matters worse for her, she's also the only person left that knew about his money stash in the coffee can. Things are getting extremely complex, and the cops have already worked tirelessly for days now. And the problem is, the longer this investigation goes on for, the longer the killer is on the loose, meaning the higher the chances that they might kill again. So now, 6 days after Benny's murder, detectives bring in Sarah for an interview. It was imperative that they either catch the killer right now or get new information that brings them straight to them. If they don't, then they'll have no suspects, no leads, and a murderer at large.
We know that you call 911. We got the recordings, so we listen to that. We understand that you would pay his bills. Tell us about that.
Well, that's where we had a dispute. I went to pay his bill. Well, no, I didn't pay $40 on it. I needed to borrow that. He said, go ahead, did not remember. I paid him back his $40. That's why I was still wrong.
That was, you brought there.
That we made up, yeah.
In the interview, similarly to Justin, Sarah doesn't deny the disagreement between them and fully admits that she took some money from him to pay his bills. But again, they seem to make up and become friends again. This time, though, the detectives aren't buying it. Not when so much is on the line.
We're hearing two different sides of what we're talking about. We're hearing what you're telling us, but we're hearing from his daughter and what his best friend's telling us. Now, we've been hearing that he banned you from coming to his house. He didn't want you handling his bills or anything like that. So much that the owner of the store called him and said, hey, she's scamming you. So you're telling us that is not true.
That's not true. That is not true. I went up there. I didn't go up there until I had the $40 in my hand to pay him.
Sarah is saying that all she took from Benny was $40, and she even paid it back. It'd just been blown out of proportion as she wasn't able to get in contact with Patricia and Johnny to clear her name again. It's suspicious, but the detectives aren't going to get anything more out of her on this front. So they decide to ask her some more background questions. Usually these don't end up solving the case, but this time, one of their questions provoked an answer that seriously piqued their interest.
There's a lady there that was smoking. She had like salt, pepper hair, long hair. That's not your. Let me ask you this: it's not your daughter. That she's not.
My daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your daughter. She doesn't live there with you. Do you have any other children?
Yeah.
Do any of them live with you?
The audio we received from the police department is censored here, but Sarah tells the cops about her other kid, a boy named Jason, a boy who had just gotten out of prison.
Wherever. He's got out of prison and stuff, so.
When did he get out of prison?
This September.
What was he in jail for?
Robbery.
Would your son be capable of something?
Oh, God, I pray not. No. I would pray not.
According to the detectives, when they asked this question, Sarah tensed up and seemed extremely closed off. She inhales sharply and her whole body jumps when they bring up this possibility. As far as the detectives are concerned, whether intentionally or not, she just told them there is a possibility. That's all they're able to focus on, and it all makes sense, too. She knew about the coffee can full of money, so what if she'd accidentally mentioned that to Jason? He'd just gotten out of prison for robbery, and it'd make complete sense if he saw Benny as an easy target and decided to try and steal his cash. That could even explain the Hummer, too. It was a nice car that Jason might have jacked and used to get in and out of the scene quickly. Instantly, the hunt for Jason began. But no matter how hard they tried, they just couldn't track him down. But that's when some new information came to light. Information that would change everything. An inmate of the prison Jason was staying at had contacted police after hearing about the crime, claiming that he knew who the perpetrator was, and promised to reveal it to them in an interview.
So I'm told you told one of the deputies you got some information about a homicide?
That's about the old guy that got stabbed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his mother found the body, and then I heard him and his mom arguing over the phone. Bob, it wasn't supposed to go that far. Because she always going over the house, cleaning it up when she been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in the neighborhood know they did it, just nobody ain't speaking on it. I don't know why.
The inmate said he'd heard Jason and Sarah talking about the murder on the phone after Jason thought he'd hung up. The cops now had no doubt in their minds who their new #1 suspect was. and by this point in the investigation, it's likely Jason's cash was starting to run out. They had to find him as soon as possible, before he got the chance to kill again. But, unfortunately, they were already too late.
Akron Police and Fire, Canty.
Hi, my name's George Bayless. I'm down in Florida now, but my father's still up in Akron. We haven't been able to get a hold of him, and some of his neighbors got a hold of me today, too, and said they haven't seen him since Saturday. They said there were some people over there they didn't really recognize.
All right, so we have it, and we're going to get someone over there to check it out, and then we can give you a follow-up call.
Police quickly initiated a welfare check on George's father, Gary Ballas. When they arrived, they knocked on the front door, and after receiving no response, the officers forced entry through a side door.
Gary! Akron Police! Gary, it's Akron Police! Gary!
On Thursday, May 21st, Gary Ballas was found dead. It was obvious he'd been dead for a few days, and given the abundance of stab wounds, it was ruled a homicide. An investigation would turn up very little information, except for the fact that Gary's car was missing from the driveway. So next, they started to talk to his neighbors to see if they knew anything about what had happened.
Akron Police! Just wonder if I could talk to you a couple seconds about your neighbor behind you. When's the last time you saw him?
Police go?
Was anybody there with him?
He came over here.
Oh yeah?
Knocked on the door.
What did he say?
He came over to pick flowers out of the yard.
Purple ones?
My lilacs.
Did he have anybody with him when he was there?
He came over here by himself.
Did he have that car there Tuesday?
I don't remember. I was over here.
Right. Do you remember? Do you know what kind of car it is?
Blue station wagon.
Like a Subaru?
Yeah.
Anybody else live here that might have seen him?
Just my kids
what's
live
up?
here with me.
Have you seen your neighbor lately?
Gary?
Yeah.
No, last time I saw him was like 3-4 days ago.
The car was there when she took the flowers over, or do you
The
remember?
car hasn't been there for over a week.
A week? You want to step out here for 1 second? So Gary is deceased. It's looking suspicious. That's why I'm asking you these questions. He hasn't mentioned anybody. You haven't seen anybody. You haven't heard any fighting. So obviously, then maybe it was somebody that's come here before.
It's a little odd for Gary's car not to have been at his place for over a week, especially given Gary was still home. There's a chance that this family could be misremembering, but the cops got exactly the same information from each of the other neighbors.
Hi, sir. Sorry to bother you so late.
No bother.
Okay. Are you familiar with the older gentleman that lives at the blue house across the street?
Yeah, that's Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, that's her. Jeannie. Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie. I want to know if we're familiar with Gary.
What's,
He's our neighbor. She used to help him out. She used to babysit his wife.
When's the last time you seen Gary?
In a couple days.
Couple days?
Yeah.
Like,
he was out cutting his grass.
Do you remember what day that was?
Today's what? Thursday.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Thursday. Probably not on Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
He's always out cutting his grass.
Is he? He frequents cutting his grass?
What, is something happened to Gary, or?
We're investigating an incident that occurred over there.
Oh, okay.
The only issue was, not a single one of the neighbors could tell the cops who might be driving that car. Gary did have visitors over somewhat frequently, but they never used his car. If the cops could figure out where the vehicle was and who took it, it seems like they'd have a pretty sure shot at finding the murderer. And that's when they talked to this couple, who claim they've seen a new guy around his house recently.
Excuse me, has anybody been over to talk to you guys yet?
No.
Okay.
You know, I called the police out here yesterday, and they didn't even mind go in there.
I don't have my mask.
What did you call them yesterday for?
Because I haven't seen him since Saturday, and it's not like him to leave town and not tell me.
You haven't seen him since Saturday?
Nobody answer that door. But you said you guys are positive, though.
It was Saturday he was cutting his grass?
Yeah.
Have you seen the guy with the cane before?
No. Nope, never seen him before.
Was he white or black?
Like,
You said he was younger?
yeah.
His car wasn't there?
No. His car hasn't been there since Sunday.
Okay.
But soon the cops were able to put together exactly what had happened. It turns out Gary was never in that car with the other man. When his car pulled out of his driveway for the last time, Gary was already dead. But at least they had a description of who they thought the murderer was. And even better, just a short time after, the cops received word that his car had been seen at a gas station on a surveillance camera. Unfortunately, the camera quality was too poor to properly make out his identity, but at least the cops now know without a shadow of a doubt that if they find that car, they can find the man that killed Gary. But it turns out someone had already done that for them. An unnamed witness came forward and told them that he'd seen that very car and knew precisely who it now belonged to.
Jason came over Sunday morning. He was going to help me work on the house I'm working on.
Do you know Jason's last name?
Shogley, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, something like that. Anyway, he came over, but I had to go to Harbor Freight because I needed a grinder. And so I told him, I said, I got to go to Harbor Freight. He said, oh, I'll take you. And I said, wait a minute, Jason. I said, I'm not getting in no hot car. I said, is that car hot? He said, no, the car's not hot. Uncle Willie, no, I wouldn't do you like that. The car's not hot.
The car this man is talking about is Gary's Subaru. But more importantly, he just mentioned the name of the man they believe killed Benny, Jason Shockley. This was a shocking breakthrough in both cases. Not only have they essentially just solved Gary's murder, but now they're hot on Jason's tail and have more evidence than ever to try and track him down. Back on the scene, they'd also noticed that Gary's credit cards had been stolen, and this guy's story even lines up perfectly with that, too.
He said, my friend let me use it. He went to Florida, he gave me a credit card, told me to keep gas in it, and I can buy cigarettes and buy me something to eat if I need it. I was kind of like not believing him, but he said, no, Willie, I swear.
It almost seemed too good to be true, so the detectives asked the witnesses to pick Jason out of a photo lineup, and he pointed straight at him instantly. Jason was now the suspect of a double homicide, and two citywide investigations had converged into one. Every single officer and detective in the area knew they couldn't let Jason take another life, so they had to act fast and hunt him down. That's when police received one final phone call, this time from Sarah Evans, Jason's mother. On that call, knowing how dangerous he could be, she decided to give up her own son and told the police the address of his safe house.
No, he's white kid. This dude's black. Oh.
What's the vacant one? This one?
Which house is it?
It's the second one. The one on the right. 1887. Is there a way to go back to
I don't know.
Harwood?
Watch that way, step. All cars get by the shift to that traffic.
The house was abandoned, boarded up, and dirty. It was unclear if anyone was even inside, but the cops have to be extremely vigilant as they know Jason could be armed. After clearing the first floor, they moved upstairs as a group and tried to figure out where Jason was hiding.
You want to hold in the basement and we'll go up?
Only one door on this floor was fully closed, and every other room was empty. This is where they think Jason is. Problem is, they've already made a lot of noise, so whoever's on the other side of that door could be prepared. That's why they decide to storm in.
Hands, motherfuckers! Hands! Hands, motherfuckers! Hands! Don't move. Roll over and put them on the top of your head. Roll on your stomach, hands and behind your back. Let's go! Hurry
good. You got anything illegal on you, man? Besides the knock? Yeah. Alright, stand up. What's up, picture?
You got shoes, Black? Yes, I do. Where's your shoes at?
Right underneath the blanket right there.
You want to pat them? Shake them?
Yeah.
How old are you now, man? 30. Remember you as a kid over there, man, on Johnson Block, man.
Yeah.
Is this nail shut or can you get this open, Jason?
What? No.
That was you.
I always call it
Okay. Oh, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Here he comes.
All right. Do you know, does anybody have anybody else on the car?
I don't think so. I don't think they even know.
Yeah, we need to get.
Come on, man.
Just as they'd hoped, Jason was found lying amongst rubble and trash on the second floor, attempting to hide away from the very people who just put him in cuffs. Thankfully, he put up no resistance, and a quick sweep of the house confirmed he was the only person here. Amongst the trash on the floor, the officers found multiple knives and a credit card belonging to Gary Ballas. After 6 weeks of investigations, they'd finally caught him. He was then taken out of the house and into the back of a patrol car. But there was still one problem with all of this. They still had no evidence that he was the one who killed Benny all those weeks ago. Sure, the connection is strange and multiple people have accused him, but there's nothing solid. That's what the cops wanted to change in the interrogation room and bring peace to Benny's family almost 2 months after his death. Remember, Jason is likely not aware of exactly how much the cops know. All he knows is that he was arrested and now the cops are interrogating him. He might even think that they don't know about the murders and that he could get away with everything.
How do you know Gary Bayless?
I knew that Gary, like I said, my cousin lived next door, but my mom used to go over and help him out a lot. He gets to telling me about how he hates Donald Trump and everything.
Yeah, he's a Bernie supporter.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's out there. He's a trip.
Yeah.
I asked him, if there'd be a possibility if he can lend me his car so I was able to get to work and stuff.
Okay.
He was iffy on it for a second, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't like people using his car and stuff.
Right.
He was like, I'm gonna be happy. He was like, I want to see you succeed. He said, I want to see you do right. He knows I just got out of prison.
So how long have you had this car for?
I've had this car for a few days.
How long do you think you've known him for?
I've known Gary for almost 9 years.
Oh, wow. So you have a long relationship.
I've stayed a night or two at his house before.
So you've been in the house before and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything up until this point is mostly the truth. He did know Gary and he had spent some time with him recently. But remember, he was found with Gary's stolen credit cards in his stolen car just days after he was murdered. This is shaping up to be a textbook interrogation where the detectives will have to catch him out in various lies in order to extract the truth. And they're about to start that process immediately.
Jason, tell me what happened, man.
What do you mean, tell you what happened?
I have people that are in the area that seen you and him together. He's been deceased since about the same time you've seen him. You've got his card and his credit cards.
Okay.
You need to tell me what happened.
I told you, he lends me his car for work.
Why is his neighbors and his son and everybody else saying that he will not lend his car out to anybody? Everybody's told me that.
And that's what they're full of. Look, all I did was knock on the outer door.
You can smell it from the sidewalk.
He's claiming that Gary had lent him his car for work and had used the credit cards he'd left in his car
I mean,
to
too
just
loud for
buy
the stream.
cigarettes.
Ain't even
But
up.
clearly the cops don't believe him. In fact, this entire questioning segment about Gary is
Too
more
loud
of
for
a
the stream.
formality. They have much more evidence about this crime than they do Benny's. So their plan is to try and have him
Oh,
confess
whoa.
to Gary's murder
Wicked.
so that confessing to Benny's doesn't seem like such a big deal. It seems like a clever strategy,
Ugly
but
is
it won't
crazy,
work if Jason simply
just call me
refuses
ugly.
to admit to anything.
Wouldn't you agree to us that, or agree with us that it's kind of weird that you're the last person that
Yes.
seen with him?
Yes,
And now he's
I
dead?
find that weird. I see where you guys stand with it. But at the same time, I'm not no dude. That's not that I do, man.
Well, sometimes people don't plan it. Sometimes people get in arguments with people a little far.
No. Anybody that knows me will tell you that's not what I do. So what? I smoke some crack. I'm a smoker.
So what? I smoke crack.
But you know what? I do some stupid shit like that. At home.
If you were a jury and you heard your story about a man who loaned you his car, who
So what? I smoke crack.
been known not to loan his car to anybody, his family says, his neighbor says so, because if you don't help yourself, this can end up really bad for you.
When confronted with the cold, hard facts, something changes about Jason. He loses his confidence, he's fidgeting with his hands to try and distract himself, he avoids making eye contact with the detective however he can, whether it be looking down at the table, up at the ceiling, or even at the wall next to him. He almost looks ashamed, and that's no illusion. Pay close attention to what he does next, as it marks the beginning of a startling confession.
Even if you did wrong and the judge, and you admit to what happened and everything else, the judge takes that into consideration because it shows remorse. You want me to turn it off? Stop.
You erased the first one.
I'm not erasing anything.
You erased the first one.
I'm not erasing anything. That's evidence. I can't do that.
You erased, I'm saying, if you erase the first one, I'm going to tell you what we got.
Nigga, what are you telling me for?
Completely off.
You telling me
Jason
like I
thinks
I
that
didn't care.
that audio recorder is the only thing
tell me you got
recording
bubblegum
what
like
he's
I was
saying
gonna be
right
like,
now.
oh,
Somehow
anyway.
he doesn't realize the camera in the corner also has a microphone built in. So now that the audio recorder is off, he thinks he's free to say whatever he wants.
He's over there drinking wine and stuff, just talking bullshit. I guess my mom had borrowed $20 from him. You know, he was telling me about it and stuff, and then you have to be in, you know, real good and stuff. I'm very protective of my mom.
Okay.
I love my mom at the time. He got to talking real crazy about my mom. I asked him, like, Gary, please stop. So, I'm like, you know what, I gotta go. I get up and leave, and he threw his cup at me, and it had wine in it. He threw it at me, picked up his knife, I pushed him down, he dropped the knife, and I picked the knife up.
Where'd you push that knife?
Back into his chair. He said, I'll shoot you. And when he went to reach, I went, shut up. So scared.
It was a textbook confession, and the cops did an incredible job at helping him through it and making him feel comfortable. The thing is, they know this still isn't the whole truth, but it's all they need for now. They could disprove his self-defense story later in court. What matters is that he admitted to it in some respect. Now they can switch gears to Benny's murder, but he's not going to make that one as easy.
You probably are going to prove that you did Benny.
No, because I didn't do Benny.
And you're definitely going to be looking at a capital case.
And I'll be looking at a capital case as an innocent man for somebody I didn't kill.
You told us about Gary. Just like Detective Kennedy said, the two cases are like a mirror.
No, you're lying about the cases being similar.
Despite just being finessed into admitting to murder, Jason suddenly thinks he's the smartest person in the room. The cases are almost an exact mirror of each other, but Jason thinks he can escape liability for at least one of them. But he's dead wrong.
And see, here's another thing. You just told us that you went through Gary's pants. You went through Benny's pants too. Because because Benny was known to carry several $100s in his pants pocket.
That I didn't know.
Everybody.
No,
Everybody knew.
I didn't.
So
Benny never pulled money out in front of me.
I didn't say that.
Most moms are like, there's no way my kid would do that.
No, she knows for a fact that I didn't do that.
I'm not saying about Benny. I'm just saying your mom's sitting here thinking, if my son possible, if it's possible. Well, we talked to her about.
Just it.
Yeah, we talked about.
She's freaking out. And as far as me asking her if I thought you did it, it was now, hell no. It was, oh my God, I hope not. Jason, do you see what you're...
Listen to me, okay? I done told you about fucking Gary, bro. But this shit about Benny was not me.
And despite all the pressure the cops put on him, this is the story he stuck to. It seemed he thought he could maybe convince a jury of one self-defense charge, but two was simply too suspicious. But that didn't matter, as the cops figured they still knew exactly what happened. Jason knew Benny through his mother and had heard about the coffee can of cash. He broke in one morning in an attempt to steal the cash, accidentally waking Benny in the process. They started fighting, and Jason, fearing he'd call the police, stabbed him multiple times. Eventually, Benny crawled out to the hallway where he bled out. They also started to discount his story about Gary's murder. They believed that it wasn't any form of self-defense, and in reality, it was simply a disagreement. Jason had gotten irrationally angry after Gary refused to let him use his car. In his rage, he shoved him to the ground and killed him in the same manner, before stealing his credit cards and leaving in his car. These are the theories that the prosecution presented to the jury, and, as expected, they believed them. Only one person was charged in the murders of Benny King and Gary Ballas. Justin, Johnny, and Sarah were all ruled innocent. But Jason wasn't so lucky. In 2022, he was convicted of both of the murders and sentenced to life in prison. If you're interested...
Knife on the stick, trying to get jiggy. They had found that boy alive, all of his body parts was missing. It's time to spin, let's go get busy. Bitch, I'm hanging out of the trunk, he breaking BK, come through the tree. What the fuck is 7-6? Pull on hanging out of some rule says, of course I send him, please. You said the words and know we coming. He right buddy, you turn BK out the window like I'm thumping, huh? What? Black, glove for the ass, take your feet. All of my brothers on 2 gun, they flash to the right, nigga, know that we back to speed. Crack up in the cat and push up to the bar. Positive 5,000, 2 niggas come through the bed one way and get left on the curb. They done got me in that mode. Niggas.
Alright guys, we're back at the jail today. I didn't expect to be back here so soon, but I was just chilling yesterday at my house and I got a call from my boy Trey, and he said that him and Golden were out filming and Golden got arrested. I guess he had like a warrant for his arrest or something. So by the time he called me yesterday, the jail was closed, so we had to come in today and we're gonna go hopefully get him out today. Bail, inmate release, just what we're looking for. It feels like just yesterday I was bailing Coop out, now I'm bailing Golden out. You know what's crazy though? After like I posted that on TikTok, there was like 1,000 DMs of people asking me like to bail their cousins out and their boyfriends out. I'm not bailing your fucking boyfriends out. I'm just telling you that right now. I thought I was running a goddamn charity over here. Hello. We got another guy locked up that we need to bail out.
Looks like $600. You guys gonna get a lot of views on this one?
I mean, I hope so. We got to pay for this bail somehow, you know?
How many views did you get on the last one?
I got like 10. I just hit 1K followers on TikTok too.
1K, that's it?
What do you mean that's it? Was that like a shot at me or something? 1K's a lot. I grinded for that, man. Bro, Golden's been calling me like all day. He's called me like 6 times already. But the thing is, like, I answered and told him we're on the way. There's nothing more I can do. I know his ass is sweating in there, like trying to get out. He sounded distraught on the phone this morning. He's like, you gotta come get me before they put me in this orange jumpsuit again. I'm not dealing with this bullshit anymore. Bro, this is the fucking jail they have Yang Chang locked up in too. What if that's a celly? What if Yang Chang like beat his ass because he saw the video? He's like, you didn't bail me out? That's the one they have Tyrese at too. Guns in with all the murders and shit that we saw on the list.
Well, this is somebody you actually know today.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the camera guy that was last time?
No,
the
no,
guy
no.
was with you last time?
The African-American gentleman?
This guy?
Yeah, yeah, he got locked up.
It's kind of ironic.
Yeah, I know, right? I had a question though. Is Yang Chang still in there?
No.
Okay, good. I felt kind of bad last time. Yeah, because I kind of left his ass high and dry, you know? I'm glad Yang Chang got out, man. You know what's also crazy is people were like shitting on me for like not bailing him out. And I'm like, dude, I didn't get him arrested. Right. I don't even know him. They're acting like it's my responsibility to get him out. Like I'm his friend or some shit, bro. I don't even know him.
His bill was 2,000, right?
Yeah, 2,000 for some marijuana. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
He was crying, bro.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Well. Ain't this ironic that we were just bailing people out of here, and now we're bailing your ass out of here? That's what officer said over there.
Really?
Yeah. Hopefully you don't see us again for a while, officer. You know what's crazy is you were just on the video saying like, stay out of jail, kids, or you're gonna be in there with Tyrese. You're at the exact jail they're holding Tyrese at right now. Hey, ma'am, he's free.
She was in there with me.
He just beat his case. You were in there too?
She was in there with me. She was with the
She was in there too?
She was in there with me, bro. I swear to God, bro. She was getting processed and everything.
What the hell you get packed up for, ma'am?
Driving without my license.
Driving without a license? Oh, man. The cops on your ass, huh?
I'm glad you didn't have to stay till Monday.
Oh, I'm glad too. You look like a lovely lady.
Oh, thank you. How about all you folks?
He was in there for attempted murder.
Oh.
But we just bailed him out.
That's a good thing.
We got to keep the streets dangerous, you know?
Yeah, right.
I know, I saw you in there. She was looking at me.
Yeah.
For real?
She kept like strolling her little crutches.
They let you bring like the crutches in there and everything?
No, they kept my cane.
What were you walking on? The little...
I had to walk her.
Are you a regular here, or is this your first time?
Oh, well, the Uber knows me.
The Uber knows you?
Yeah, the Uber knows my address. Where do you want to be picked up at? Here?
Wow. So you've been on your worst behavior, huh, man?
Well, you know, I've been struggling to get my driver's license back since 2022.
Ah, yeah.
So DMV and I have a hot appointment on Monday.
I hope it goes well, ma'am. I love you.
Very much.
Have a great day.
We're both free
Yeah.
now.
You guys have
Cheers to freedom, man.
Freedom.
Get in here, JoJo. Get in here. You ain't too cool for this. Come on.
You
Yeah.
good buds.
Yes.
Good buds.
Yeah, great buds. If you ever find yourself in there again, call me. I'm the bail poster. I'll get your ass out right away.
What company?
It's called the Love Bomb.
Yeah, but just try your best to stay out, okay?
Oh, I will.
We don't need you locked up, you know? The streets need you, man. This your Uber? Take care of her. The streets need her. Oh, it's not?
I'm in there, right? I call you. I was like, yeah, my homie got me. He finna let me out. They knew me. They was like, I was like, yeah, Lowe's about to come get me out. Bro sitting there. He was like, he can get me out too? I'm like, how much your bar? He said 20K. I said, oh shit.
I can't believe she was in there with you, bro.
I was like, is she working here? No, she getting booked.
They had
like, oh, hell no.
They had a 71-year-old lady in that bitch on crutches, bro.
Crazy.
That's fucked up.
I'm talking about I'm with straight gangbangers, bro. These are straight murderers, bro. G has 8 years. I'm like, what the fuck y'all niggas do? He's like, I just killed somebody. Just nonchalant. Bro said, when I get out, I'm getting that new Infinity. I'm like, when you get out, you're not gonna be able to drive.
Bro, he's not even gonna be able to get out.
He was like, squat, lift your balls, and spread your cheeks. I had just pooped. I had just used the bathroom.
You shit in there?
I had to.
Do they have like fucked up toilet paper in there? I would imagine they'd have like sandpaper in that bitch.
Surprisingly, it's actually nice.
Did they give you that like cookie thing they gave Coop? The bird food shit?
Yes, bro. That shit's disgusting. There's a cell right in front of us with the window like covered. This dude is in that bitch crying. We all just started getting mad. It was like, shut the fuck up.
Bro, JoJo said it looked like you've been crying on your mugshot. He was roasting your ass, bro. You look like you saw the devil in that bitch. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. But you'll never believe what happened to this guy.
What happened? I got locked up, bro. And you have to come bail me out.
This is his first meal out. He hasn't ate since he was in prison.
So you choose this place?
Yeah. Of course we choose this place, man. I like the shirt, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Name 5 Nirvana songs right now. Fake fan. Fake fan.
Just know one.
Which one? Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Yes.
Of course, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fake Dolphins fan, so I can't even talk, you know?
Right.
I'm only wearing this because I got it in Miami. Thank you, sir.
What the fuck is that?
It's a spring roll. You never had a spring roll before? The key with spring rolls is like, this is like the peanut sauce. It's okay, but like you gotta get soy sauce. You dip it in the soy sauce like this. So good, bro. It's good, right? Tastes fresh. If y'all are ever having a bad day, go to your nearest Thai restaurant and order you some chicken pho. Except it has to be good. You know, pho is hit or miss. No, I don't know how to use that. I'm too whitewashed for that. You know what I'm saying, man?
Did you notice how he only asked you and didn't ask me?
He knows damn well your ass don't know how to use chopsticks. He asked the one Asian guy at the table. That's what you do though. You get extra limes. You squeeze all them bitches in there. Get all that citrus in there. And then you put jalapenos in it. Gotta give it some spice. Look at how beautiful that shit is. Pho is like a top 3 food of all time. And it's healthy too. You won't feel like a fat fuck after eating this shit. All right, so y'all remember Coop, the guy that we bailed out of jail about a week ago?
Let me see his swag out. Let me see his swag out. Everybody go hit swag out.
We forgot to get his number, like his contact when we left, which sucks because like I'm trying to see him again, you know? So we're literally driving to Uptown where he said that he like hangs out and shit, and we're gonna try to find him today. Cause he said like last time that he wanted to like show us like around like his area. We do have to be a little bit careful because we did almost get blasted last time. Have you seen this guy anywhere? We're shooting a rap video for him. We gotta find him.
What he did?
He didn't do anything. We freed him. We got him out of jail. And we're shooting a rap video for him for his new album, Welcome to Swagland 2.
I never seen him.
You never seen him?
No.
You're the one guy he doesn't know around here, huh?
You free him from the jail?
Yeah, we freed him. He didn't do anything. He was just walking the homegirl home, you know?
Oh, okay. Why you free him?
I'm the bail poster, so I just bail people out. That's my full-time job. I bailed him out the other day. So if you ever get locked up, you know who to call, you know?
Oh, give me a business card.
I don't know.
Look for low bonds.
Yeah.
Low bonds?
Low bonds. You get locked up a lot?
Not a lot, but if I want to.
Yeah, you sounded excited when I said that. It seems like you find yourself in jail a time or two.
No, I'm not.
No?
I don't like to be in trouble, you know?
Oh, yeah, I feel you. Who likes to be in trouble, you know? Nobody.
You say, what is the name, the bail?
Loaf bonds.
Loaf?
Loaf bonds.
Loaf bonds.
Hey, have any of y'all seen this guy? His name's Coop. That's my dog.
You're looking for him?
Yeah, we're looking. He lives around here.
You ever seen him before?
No.
Never seen him?
No. We're just coming by, you know, on the bus.
Oh, y'all ain't from here?
No.
Okay.
Hey, come here.
Oh, you want to give him a kiss?
I could.
Go ahead.
Get over here.
I'll give you
Get
full
over
permission.
here.
Get on over here.
Get over here.
Look at his fucking face. He's turning red as fuck. You see that?
I see it. He's blushing.
His face is turning red as
I
fuck.
think he likes you.
You're a native?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, represent. Ojibwe?
Minnesota, homegrown.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a redneck. I'm from Whitehurst, bro. Different resident.
You can't fuck around with the same person from your reservation because you'd probably be messing around with your own.
Oh, it would be like some incest shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we don't need any of that, do we?
Hell no.
Yeah, you like Tyreek Hill? That's his cousin right there.
Really?
Yeah.
He's fast as hell. What you playing?
That's what we've been listening to.
What is that? Is that the like Ojibwe music?
Oh yeah.
That's fire. Hey, oh.
Yep. You know.
But he ran away. Yeah.
Even if I did, I wouldn't be able to give it to you.
He right? Yeah, we were just there. No, I haven't.
We'll go. You know he's to the last way.
How are you?
Oh.
That's every day to me, bro. I don't need nobody guard. I walk through my hood, I sit down. I got nunchucks and them out. I will beat that ass.
Bro, you gotta show us some shit with the nunchucks. We couldn't find you at first. I was scared I was gonna have to come bail you out again.
That's what I want you to do. Hibernate on their bitch ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Damn, Coop. Damn.
Coop.
Hold up.
All right,
Damn,
somebody run up on you.
Oh, that toe step was clean.
Niggas got cracked in
One more time.
Oh, hit
the nut.
Niggas woke up and brushed his teeth for crack.
That's what's up, Coop. Can I try it?
That
You trying to
cocaine
run
right
up on me,
there.
boy?
Ain't no crack, that's cocaine. Nigga crushed that bitch and brushed his teeth with it over with.
How do you do that shit, bro? It's like, oh, okay, it's like this.
But it's like a motion.
Be like Bruce Lee, like water.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. Bro, you got scared. You got scared.
You got it, Coop.
Real shit too. On TV.
Coop, you lost your glove.
I ain't lose my glove right there. Put it back right there. I
Alright.
know it's right there. Y'all know it's right there. Motherfucker walk and pick their glove. They deserve everything I do with their ass.
I hope they try to touch Coop's glove. That's your
I do that
property.
to test people.
Are you hungry, Coop?
I just ate.
You ate?
My girl pussy and two bacon cheeseburgers. So I'm not gonna eat.
I like the pants too.
I like them too. That's why I stole it.
Oh, shit. That's what's up, Coop.
So what's your agenda today, Coop?
Well, I just woke up this morning. Wherever my feet take me, that's what goes on, bro. I don't plan it.
You nigga think you motivational.
You just let the day
I
kind of
just
take
swag swell, G.
you. Just swag.
Motivational. Niggas got out of jail. What are you doing with motivational speech?
Meet Jose Ortega, a prolific cheese pizza trader, ironically enough, also the manager of a Papa John's. On today's episode of EDP Watch, we tagged alongside predator poachers and shut down a CP trading ring that goes as young as the age of infants.
Jeez. Like a baby's.
Viewer discretion is advised while watching today's episode of EDP Watch. What's good, y'all? So we are heading to our second guy of the day. We got a dude to go catch. You know, really bad dude. We believe him to be a CP trader. Well, he is a CP trader. We're about to go pick him up right now. Join in on Twitch. We already got one arrest for today. So, you know, prayers to God, Jesus Christ, that we get our second one of the day. If you guys want to see this, be sure to come over to Twitch, man. How far are we from his place?
2 minutes.
Okay, y'all. Quick prayer time. Quick prayer time. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we ask for protection. We ask that everything goes well. Oh, you think it's this one?
Could be any of them.
All right, y'all. We're about to go pull up to his job. Hopefully we can find it. Hey, what's up, my man? Hey, do you have an employee that looks like this that works here?
I do not.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's just GG's for today. Unless we go back to his house. It's your call, Alex. What do you want to do?
Well, let's go to his apartment, give it a knock. If he's not there, we'll just call it a night.
Okay, y'all. We're going to his apartment. Car just pulled up. No way he has that apartment by himself working at that job. Let's see if the roommate's there. Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, this is your apartment?
Yes, this is my house, yeah.
Oh.
Is there a Jose Ortega that lives here?
He is not here right now. He is at work.
Oh, okay.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Everything's good. Yeah. We just have to drop this off
Just
for
seeing
him.
like a shit ton of dudes at my house.
Oh, my bad. No.
Am I in trouble?
No.
Listen, I know I got the do-rag, but I'm not those type.
But what is it for?
He just got a sign for it. It's one of those things.
We've got lots of cameras out here.
Are you close with?
Yeah, she's one of my close friends, you know, roommate. Works with my partner.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what time he gets back?
I'm not sure tonight. He's closing with my husband.
Well, here, I feel comfortable letting you know. So we have an online organization where we catch predators, and
What the f***?
we just got a.
Because I have a 8-year-old child.
Yeah, he's Yeah, just can we cut it off for right
No,
now?
what the f***? I'm calling plain.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Is there like pictures of like the child?
Well,
Like,
we can't obviously print it out, but
is it my son?
No.
No.
No. But
Sorry, today's a very emotional day. My dog died this morning.
Yes,
and this is
I'm so sorry.
Like, I will personally beat the f with him. I can text my husband right now and see exactly when they're gonna be home.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
if you can, just because obviously we'll have a conversation with him. Does he give him a ride, your husband?
Yeah, they usually ride with one of the drivers. We have one car right now,
Yeah.
and Chewy's on f***ing probation right now.
Oh.
Multiple DUIs.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, if you can text and just say, hey, when are you getting back home? But
I
if you
have my little boy with me all the
Hey,
time.
I just promise you, nothing like that is happening. You know, we have.
I just want to make sure like nothing's happening.
Right,
Yes,
he
ma'am,
seems to be into
nothing.
girls.
And I don't want to see anything else happening to another child. Like,
Right,
I love
right.
children so
Right.
much.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
volunteered at the school. My mom was a teacher.
Yes,
She works
ma'am.
with special education children and shit like that.
No, and we know.
And that's why we felt comfortable telling you.
Right. We just felt you were the right person to tell us about. So, but yeah, I'll spare you the details, but it's a lot of kids that he's doing this with online.
Like in my fucking home, like of all places.
Yeah, he did. So I just want to, you know, I know you.
He's sitting on my couch in my fully furnished apartment, and I let him in.
Right.
He wasn't supposed to be here this long, and I've let him live here with like $400 a month in rent.
Jeez.
And he's being a predator. If y'all want, y'all can follow me up there.
Okay, let's do that.
Don't tell me this.
Let's go and just talk outside.
What's this? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predators and love what we do, but sadly, the same can't be said for others. Join today on edpwatch.com, and for only $4.45, you can help support us locking these monsters away. You'll get access to uncensored chat logs, full disgusting audio calls, and never before seen and early access to new videos. You'll be entered into monthly giveaways, get 50% off all merchandise, and get a chance to do an IRL catch with yours truly, DeMarcus Hanson. All on edpwatch.com.
So it's just about the messages online to Ariel, we should probably go over. Can we just go on the light over there so we're away from business?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So, you kind of know what we're here to talk to you about, man?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess before anything, how old is Ariel?
4:30.
Yeah, man, appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
So we want to kind of just figure out, because you are 22, and obviously, like I said, we didn't tell them everything. We just had kind of some personal stuff, but you know, obviously there was a concern because they kind of let you into their home.
Right.
And they told me that you wanted to get some help, or that they would want to get you some help. Do you kind of know when all this online shit started with these younger kids?
I was scrolling around Instagram pretty alone, and then just try to befriend them.
Okay. About how long ago did these kids start hitting you up?
Probably about like 6 months.
Okay. How many others besides Ariel? Because
Just her.
Okay. Well, I printed hers out, but you know, I didn't want to print out everybody's because I didn't want to be redundant with stuff. I'm not saying that you like met up with them. I'm just saying how many other underage have tried to text you or get at you is what I'm asking.
I try to text a couple here and there, probably about like maybe 5 more.
Would it be about you? Would it be you initiating it sometimes, and then maybe them initiating?
Yeah, sometimes.
So like half and half.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're only 22. We don't want you to end up like those 50-year-olds with the ice cream trucks, right? How do we get on session, man? What happened with that?
Just random DM, and I was like, okay, I'll look it out.
It probably sucked you into some crazy stuff, huh?
Yeah. I deleted the app. I was like, I'm okay off of this.
Sure. So what stuff like was on session?
A lot of CP. So that's
Really?
why I deleted it. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I'm okay.
What were like the age ranges that were being shown?
I don't know. It was like super young.
Jeez.
It was like a babies and here and there, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get off of this, you know, because like my FBI agent, like on my phone, I'm like,
yeah.
Man, I'm not trying to get into all
So like, were people like just sending this stuff to you, like randomly?
it was a group chat that I got put in.
Oh my god.
Okay. So were these like videos or pictures of babies?
Both. All the way from babies to teenagers.
So what even happens in a video of a baby being?
Very inappropriate stuff from a lot of like stuff, you know.
Wait, with an adult and a baby?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah, it was super fun. And I'm like, I'm just trying to friend, like, you've seen Ariel's text, like, it's like nothing's crazy is going on.
Right.
Just like talking about her day and whatnot.
What caused you to start trading this around? Like, did someone ask you to do it, or did you start sending it to people? Like, kind of how did it first start?
I got asked to do it.
Okay.
Like as a middleman, you know.
Okay, so it wasn't your material, but you took material from somebody else, send that CP to other people, and then...
Because obviously you're not the one recording this stuff, or else like we wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now.
Right.
We care more about the people that are obviously making it, because, you know, who cares about the distributor of a movie? People care about the director, the star, and stuff like that. Obviously, this case is a lot more sinister.
Right.
Let's say if someone were to like go on your phone, like would it be mostly on session?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what they would like ask you to kind of be the middleman at most of the time?
Do you know, like, and you're 22, we want to just educate you on this. Do you know how risky it is to save child to your phone?
probably like super risky.
Okay.
And it's like even when you delete the app, you know, it's like really still there.
Yeah,
you know?
right. You have to clear the cache, I guess.
Not even that. Like it's it's one of those things. Like I don't know if you know this, but like a lot of CP images, they are flagged for the most part. You know what I mean? Wow. So like even if you were to delete it, where it's like, oh, you don't see it on your gallery anymore, it's still like in your archives where it's like the back end.
Right. How much wanted to make you save to your phone?
Probably about like 50 files.
50 files, and was that like in a hidden folder in a gallery or?
Hidden folder.
What were the age range of the videos they made you save?
Usually around like preteen stuff, so like to older.
Okay.
And then I have like a couple of baby stuff.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so how do you even go about creating a hidden folder on the iPhone?
Like different apps, like on the App Store, you can have like a hidden folder.
Which app did you use?
Would you let your daughter date a black guy?
Probably not.
Have you ever said that word?
In private.
You know what? Y'all can do whatever you want. Oh my gosh.
I done my 990s out when I was at work. Baltimore nigga, favorite shoes, I need a new pair.
Oh my god, today a very, very highly anticipated video. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in Baltimore and I've seen the comments, bro. I've seen it. A lot of you guys been fiending. Go back to the hood, go back to the hood, go back to the hood. So today, we're going back to the hood, but with a very, very, very big twist. Now, this is gonna be a very interesting video. Before I explain, gotta have my guy Cornell with me, bruh. Yo, you can come. We got Cornell back, baby. Bro, wait, how long has it been? Not that long, right?
3 months.
Last time, I brought Cornell with me, so he's back. You feel me? Back in action. Guys, I'm taking a racist to the most dangerous hood.
This can go very bad.
This will go very bad. Are you nervous to meet the guy?
The racist?
Yeah.
What you guys doing?
What's good, bro? What's up?
Hit a nigga with the elbow.
I don't know. I just don't do the handshake.
Hey, don't touch me, boy. Hey, don't touch me, little
He
nigga.
thinks he's playing this character so that we can go to the hood and they can change his mind, which is only half true because sure, they're not gonna know he's playing a character, but while we're there, I'm gonna end up secretly telling them behind his back and I'm gonna get them to press him. Nobody's safe. He's gonna think that if something gets a little bit out of control, I'm gonna end up telling them, guys, ha ha ha, we're just trolling. Little does he know, he's about to get picked up, thrown around, manhandled. And the reason why I decided not to tell them beforehand is because I can't risk them breaking character. To make it believable on both ends, I decided that no party knows what's going on. So it's just gonna be me and Cornell that know.
Scared as hell.
I want them to pin him against the wall.
And you gotta get them to pull out a gun. Pull out a gun is wild.
You're not
in danger, right?
No.
None?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. To be honest, bro, if it's new YNs that start coming.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they might take you like around the corner. Nigga said pull out a gun.
But you got my back though, right?
Me and him just peed earlier. Them two were peeing on the walls.
Don't play with me.
You know what, ma'am? How did you see that? I'm so sorry, but how did you
see you? I came out my yard to put trash in my trash can, and my neighbor standing there saw you too.
Oh my God, she caught us. You know what, ma'am? It was.
And you like pictures? What's your name? Because I'm suing you.
Oh, time to go.
You can get my permission to take my picture.
Well, can we get your permission to take your picture?
No.
Well, you look so lovely today.
I don't give a damn.
Okay, well, okay. Yeah.
I'm the president of the earth.
Oh. Get kicked out the
First black president? Yeah, what? Right? Second black president, whatever.
Medea? What the? Ow! Ow! God! Yeah, with Medea.
Yeah.
Oh! Give me a hug now. Okay.
With Medea.
No, you're getting sued. I'm chilling. I made the commercial. Hey, how's it going? What's up? All right, well, I'm sorry about the pee on the wall.
No problem.
We'll pee on the other opposing block if you guys got beef.
You can go anywhere you want to.
Oh, for real?
As long as nobody see you. Of course, I could have called the police and had you arrested.
Oh.
That's indecent exposure.
You would snitch on me? But I peed through my pants.
That's not Okay.
Coppers on them niggas block, that's why they hating me. We put hot shit on our biggest ops, so they don't play with me.
Yo.
That's that motion nigga. You heard that
It's been
too?
a minute, bro. How you been, bro?
I need some new merch.
Bro, that's perfect. Actually, I brought some. What's good, bro? How you been, bro? How you been, bro? He lying like shit. Damn, he can't fit it out.
So we got some joy now, yo. We made a little cold out.
Oh, shit. What you got on the wrist? Hold on.
Niggas should cut dollars. Niggas should cut dollars. Nigga hit the dollars.
Nice to meet you, my boy. Nice to meet you, broski. Meanwhile.
Hi guys, I'm actually really nervous right now. This is insane. Who would think of such a stupid idea?
Nice to meet you. Who? All right, wait, so like, does everybody know what's happening? So I'm bringing races to the hood. Think of like your typical frat boy, like,
How old he is?
like 20-something, 20.
Oh, he's
whatever.
a young.
He won't admit it, but
you know.
yeah, wait, yeah.
He ain't even one that.
He shook my hand. He shook my hand, gave him a fist. Wait, where's the freak? Yes, bro. She was. Yeah, bro.
Come on, you ready?
Wait, where are we going?
You right here, the best night of your life. I might as well just do it right here and sit down.
Wait,
Oh man, looking for you.
Karma. You remember me?
Oh my God.
Where you at? I miss you. Daddy. Oh.
She on our way.
She on the way? He's stressing, but I told him like he won't get hurt.
You nervous?
Yeah.
How Ramadan was, bro.
It was good, bro. Yeah, today was Eid. 4 for traveling. If you travel, you can break your fast. You can do like here. Oh, you broke your fast? How many times? The whole month.
Nigga said every day.
That spot it's still closed down?
You got that shot.
Me? I didn't do shit. That was before the video went up. That was before. All right, if you guys remember last year's video, when we went in here, they closed it up the next day.
Yeah, you probably can kick it in.
Would anyone know?
No, hell no, just YouTube, the million people that watch.
Wait, so who wants to kick it with me?
No, just kick it by yourself.
Nah, I want y'all to help me. I didn't know.
Who want to kick it with me?
Hey, my name's Connor. I might be calling the fucking cops today, bro. 4 minutes away, 3 minutes now.
Tops might trash the wrists.
No, listen. Look, he signed a contract, bro.
Tops going trash. What you say, my nigga?
Like, nobody could, like, hurt him. You signed a contract with him, you feel me? The racist has pulled up.
The racist.
Okay. Yeah, GG. No.
Nigga said the racist.
He already got the ski on.
He may be in the sun downtown. The opposite.
Yo, he needs to be on the same page, though. He needs to understand, bro. No? Okay. So no one is touching him, though.
Who's you talking about?
He's an actor. We're doing a movie. A skit. No.
Nigga said we doing a movie.
So listen, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm low-key worried for Spud, bro. Like,
He can go wrong.
they talking. Keep an eye on him, bro.
All right, here we are. We're turning in. Oh, yeah. Oh, there they all are. Remember, guys, we're playing a character today.
Connor? That's good, bro. All right, so we're here. It's my boy Chaz. He's an artist. He's an artist and shit.
You just gave him a handshake, bro.
He is.
Shake his hand.
Let me get a hand,
What do you mean? I just, it's germs and stuff. I just rather.
He got germs too.
But it's because he's white.
Are you white?
No, I'm Middle Eastern, bro.
You're like light skin?
Just shake his hand. Let's go. Come on.
There you
What?
go.
Oh, yo, we got like an hour. But you're fine. You're fine, bro.
I'll shake hands, bro.
Okay.
What's up, bro? So you do that to everybody?
I just don't want to get your hands wet.
Nigga said I don't want to get your hands wet. Nigga said anything at this point.
It's pretty cool.
How you feel
Pretty cool
about
place. You guys? Yeah. You guys seem cool, I'd say. I don't really know you guys, so I know.
But that's why, like, you know, we brought you here. You feel me, to meet everybody and like see a different like side from like where he lives at and shit. It's a completely different lifestyle. Like, what did your dad do again?
He owns like a big finance company.
How this shit
Anything
look
like this. I mean, it's
Don't start starting him, bro.
Yeah, this shit look good.
Don't hold it
Be
back.
honest, my brother. That's still
you know,
It look like
maybe
shit.
not as nice as like where I'm from.
Bro, this the hood, bro.
Like, just look at these houses. Just take a look, fam. What would you have to say about the people? Like, you see that man sitting on the porch?
What do you think he does for a living?
I don't know, sells drugs or something.
Well, just what? People cheat.
Okay.
No, they're okay.
Not really.
Play basketball?
I mean, I can shoot like somewhat, but I'd rather play golf. and
You
stuff.
can what?
No.
No.
Nigga said I can shoot somebody.
Basketball.
How much does that cost? Something like
Like
that?
60,000.
60,000. Okay. My dad makes like 60, 70K a month, so that's.
All right, bro.
What she make a month?
Maybe 30K a month right now.
Oh, that's not a lot.
Not really.
What you got on you?
Money wise?
Yeah.
I left my wallet in the.
Go get it.
Nah, Okay, yeah, let's show you. Yeah,
Nigga said go get it. And nigga told the spot other. What?
That we didn't put down.
The big bottles, that's when we caught 2 at a time.
You ever killed
Feel
somebody?
me? Yeah, big fish. That's
Huh?
How long you say like this is?
Just like an hour and a half. Would you let your daughter date a black guy?
Probably not.
Wow. Okay, so like, so
I'd rather her, like, you know what I'm saying, be with a white guy. What's the difference? Because my family's like, we like to keep it one.
I like to keep them white as well.
You worked at a bank and he was a walk in and withdraw 100,000.
Would you call the police?
I'd be suspicious.
Me too. What? Hey, yeah, that was that nigga right there.
Probably.
No, you wouldn't.
Hey, bro, how you feel about LeBron?
Hello. Kind of overrated.
He got his son. He got his son.
Overrated.
Out of everyone here, who would you probably like let date your daughter? Based off of like looks and shit, like who looks the best here? I mean,
hey, yeah.
no, but like, but like I'm saying like, but no.
Can I pick you?
Huh?
Oh! Pick him. I feel like he's most put together.
Okay, no, but not anyone but me.
Probably him.
Okay, so the filmer?
If I can pick one. Maybe him. He's pretty put together too, I guess.
Oh,
How much
okay.
is that watch?
23.
Is it a fake one?
Nah, 23,000.
Okay.
Alright.
My dad has a more expensive watch at home.
How much you think he'd pay to get you back?
They trying to get him good.
They mean like get take it. No, they troll. Have you had any like family friends?
Black people in my school. Like people in my school. No, there's no black people in my frat.
Oh, so y'all strictly white.
Oh, so only white frat?
Yeah, it's all white.
So if you just go to with the brain,
Okay.
With all of us.
Huh? What did he say?
He ready to pick this motherfucking guy.
Pick the
Take these leaves.
He wants you to grab the flowers for the girls that come.
Feel good?
That feel good as wild.
And the
Nigga
hot
said
sun's
it
gonna
feel
feel
good.
Oh.
It feel great. Now you do it new.
How it feel?
Nigga, now you do it.
I don't think it's that bad.
Dude, this is a crazy.
He's going too slow. You gonna get sweat.
Nigga say he going too slow.
Oh my. Alright, you're good. For him to come here, he has to do something, right?
You going too
So
slow,
you gotta
get
kick that
faster,
door
boy.
open.
Actually,
To Bennett. Yeah.
No one live there. No one live there.
I'd rather not.
You really don't got a choice. Bro. You don't got a choice.
Put that ski mask on, bro.
If I have to do this.
Put choppers on them niggas block, that's why they hating me. We put hot shit on our biggest ops, so they don't play with me.
It's not a real break-in though. It's not a real
Set
break-in.
up?
Yeah.
I can't actually break into a real house.
No, it's just locked. The door's locked.
But I locked my keys in there, so I need you to call.
Yeah, you gotta kick that door in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga said okay, no question.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. He don't want to do it. Well, actually, in his words, he said I don't want to do their kind of stuff, but.
Nigga said, what's our kind of stuff? You know what it is, boy.
Think it's their problem.
No, I don't think he meant it like.
It's your stuff.
No.
Our phone finna go too.
She like to party, me too. Aces and Dolios for. She
She
love it more than she love me. I put the coals on the stove for.
YouTube. Hey guys, whoever's still in this bitch, I can't really see. Yeah. You niggas that's in here, it's gonna be over, guys.
Seen it coming. Did you ever see it coming? Keep running. Should've kept running. Goodbye, my friend. I'll go the end.
Yeah, and I won't fall in love again until I find
Everything we used to be.
we used to be.
Sitting in my feelings, reminiscing about the past. Can't never forget you all the time that we had. Young nigga caught the bug, so in love, so attached. I paint the whole sky red. Do you remember that? I'm the one that saved the day. I'm the one that you would call on, but now you feel away. Feeling I did you all wrong. I won't bring a Wesley Chapel. for Christmas. All the Port St. Lucie chasing dreams, do you remember? Cause I remember the day I knew that you